Hello guys, zip through film history with flashback flicks, subscribe for the ride. Step into the musical world of Vivo. A musically gifted kinkajou who embarks on a heartfelt adventure to fulfill a promise. Traveling from the lively streets of Havana to the bustling city of Miami, Vivo faces unexpected challenges, new friendships, and the power of music in this colorful, feel-good story. Our tale begins in the vibrant streets of Havana, Cuba, where we meet Vivo, a music-loving kinkajou who lives with his beloved owner, Andres Hernandez. Andres, a kind and talented old man, spends his days playing music in the plaza with Vivo, their melodies captivating the hearts of everyone around them. Vivo and Andres share a special bond, communicating through music, as Vivo seems to understand every beat and rhythm Andres plays. Vivo explains that Andres found him when he was just a small, lonely kinkajou. From that moment on, they became inseparable, living a joyful life filled with music and companionship. One day, Andres receives a letter from Martha Sandoval, his former music partner and the love of his life. Martha is now a famous singer in Miami, and she invites Andres to her farewell concert at the Mambo Cabana to reconnect after all these years. Excited by the chance to reunite with Martha, he decides to go, but Vivo wasn't happy with this. Andres brings Vivo home and explains to him that he and Martha used to write music and play together, and he was deeply in love with her, but when she got her big break, he chose not to tell her for fear that she may miss out on her dreams because of him. He even wrote her a song to express his true feelings for her. When Andres tells Vivo that he is planning to make the trip, Vivo scurries out of the apartment in a huff because he doesn't want anything to ruin what he has right now. However, after some reflecting and realizing that Andres has always been there for him, Vivo decides to go back and help pack Andres' suitcase. The next morning, Vivo is ready to go, but he sadly discovers that Andres passed away in his sleep. Soon, the other citizens in town learn of his death and mourn him in the town plaza. There, Andres' niece Rosa goes to speak while her daughter Gabby, who knows who Vivo is and wants to keep him as a pet, but he refuses because he thinks Gabby is weird. Vivo is heartbroken by the loss of his dear friend and struggles to find purpose without Andres by his side. As he mourns, Vivo discovers the song Andres had written for Martha and realizes that he must deliver it to her himself. Determined to fulfill Andres' last wish, Vivo overhears Rosa telling Gabby that they are heading home to Florida. Vivo stows away in the luggage of Andres' belongings and returns home with Gabby and Rosa so that he may personally deliver Andres' song to Martha in Miami. Upon arriving in Florida, Vivo tries to get out of the luggage but gets his tail caught in the zipper. Gabby finds him and is excited, thinking he stowed away for her, and she brings him to her room, where she expresses how she is different from everyone else. However, she is still missing her late father, Carlos. Rosa wants Gabby to put on a uniform and sell cookies with the Sand Dollars troupe, but Gabby refuses. She then comes across Martha's letter to Andres, and Vivo gives Gabby the song Andres wrote. Realizing what Vivo came to Miami for, Gabby agrees to help him deliver the song to Martha. Gabby goes to her mother and asks her to go to Martha's concert, but her mother refuses. Determined, Gabby decides to take Vivo to the concert herself, and she promptly books a bus ticket for the trip. While heading to the bus, Gabby encounters the Sand Dollars, Becky, Eva, and Sarah, who are well-meaning but overzealous in their efforts to get Gabby to join them. She shows them Vivo, whom Eva and Sarah start cooing over, but Becky points out that a kinkajou needs to be vaccinated and kept safe. Gabby sees the bus leaving, and she gets on her bike to chase after it. The Sand Dollar girls begin chasing Gabby, but she managed to escape from them, but ends up falling through a rising bridge and onto a boat with sand. The Sand Dollars vow to get Vivo to safety, while Rosa finds the website for bus tickets and realizes what Gabby is up to. Gabby makes a small boat to sail on as they get off the larger boat. They end up sailing into the Everglades and try to navigate through an increasingly dangerous storm. The song flies away from Vivo, so Gabby goes after it, causing her and Vivo to get separated. Vivo wanders through the forest and comes across a spoonbill named Dankarino, who is despondent that the other birds have successfully found mates while he is alone. Vivo agrees to help him woo a female spoonbill named Valentina if he helps Vivo find Gabby. Dankarino succeeds and has found his mate, but he flies away with Valentina and leaves Vivo behind as he comes across a large python named Lutador. He attempts to eat Vivo, but the kinkajou scurries through the trees and leaps high until Dankarino catches him and fulfills his end of the deal. While Gabby is found by the sand dollars, Becky pulls out the song that she knows Gabby is looking for. She promises to give it back on the condition that Gabby gives up Vivo so they can quarantine him. Gabby reluctantly agrees. As they make their way on the sand dollars boat through the swamp, Lutador comes across them and tries to attack. Gabby manages to keep the girls safe by hiding under a tree, but Lutador begins to squeeze it, and nearly breaks through. But Vivo swoops down on Dankarino and lures Lutador to get himself knotted up in a tree. Their victory is short-lived when the girls find that the song fell into the water and is now destroyed. The sand dollars are remorseful and begin to take Vivo and Gabby back home. On the ride back, Gabby begins to sing the lyrics to the song to herself, but Vivo says that she is out of sync with the melody. He plays the tune on his recorder, and both he and Gabby realize that they can rewrite the song since she remembers the lyrics and he knows the melody. The group then resolves to make it to Miami to finish the job. Gabby hands Vivo the keyboard to play the melody while she writes down the notes. Together, they work in sync and complete the song. Meanwhile, Martha has been waiting to hear from Andres all day before her performance, but her assistant brings her a newspaper reporting Andres' death, and Martha is devastated. On the other hand, the girls make it to Miami, and Vivo and Gabby ride off on a bike to the Mambo Cabana to make it to the show on time. When they arrive, Rosa shows up as well and goes after Gabby. They are chased by security until they make it close to Martha's dressing room, but only Vivo can make it through. Gabby says farewell to him and gives him the song. Vivo finds Martha, who recognizes him from the picture in the paper with Andres. He hands her the song, and Martha realizes that Andres was in love with her. She sees a photo of him. Her spirits are now lifted, and she gets ready to perform. Rosa is driving Gabby home and scolding her for running off as she did. Gabby explains that she ran off because Vivo had to deliver the song to Martha, but her mother doesn't believe her. In the argument, Rosa acknowledges that she is not as great as Carlos was, but that she is doing her best. Just then, Vivo shows up, surprising Rosa since she thought he was still in Cuba, and she realizes Gabby was telling the truth about their mission. Gabby breaks down as she tells Rosa that she just wanted Martha to know that Andres loved her since she never got to tell her father that she loved him before he died. Rosa says that her father knew he always loved her, and she goes to hug Gabby and Vivo. She then turns the car around, and they catch the end of Martha's show, where she performs Andres' song. The movie concludes with Vivo returning home with Gabby and now going with her to the town plaza to perform, joined by the Sand Dollars, Rosa, and even Martha. The crowd adores them, and Vivo has found a new family. Vivo, having fulfilled his promise to Andres, feels a deep sense of accomplishment. He realizes that he has not only honored Andres' memory but also found a new family with Gabby. If you loved this adventure, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to Flashback Flicks, and hit that notification bell for the latest updates on our movie recaps. Thanks for watching, and keep dreaming big.